There's light. Pamela's here. Hey, Pamela, how are you feeling? I can't wait to see you so all refreshed. All right. Okay, I need to pull this up on my laptop so I can so I can read the comments a little bit better. So let me, where is that? Let's see, the live, it's alive. There it is. Okay. So if I click on it over here, I always have the hardest time trying to figure this out. It just never wants to do it. Let's see. Live now, yes. Barbara's always technically challenged. You know, I thought that I was pretty technically astute until I started doing YouTube. And then I'm just like, it just blows my mind. So, trying to pull it up so I can see. It takes 10 days to work. Okay. Have you bruised any yet? All right. Why is this? You're bruising? Okay. Oh, geez. How many days ago was it, Pam? It just goes away. It's why I want it over here. Live chat. Monday. Okay, 3 days. All right. Did they tell you for bruising, to eat pineapple, fresh pineapple, and papaya? You can take papaya extract, which helps for bruising, and arnica as well. Did they tell you all that stuff? Why do I feel like I'm doing this? I feel like I'm doing this. Maybe I need to make my stand taller. So let's see. Why is this not? You're allergic to pineapple? Well, that sucks. I can eat pineapple until my mouth is raw from the acid in it. I absolutely love it, but I have to tone it down. During the summer, I will buy, pineapples and cut them up myself because I'm the only one at home that will eat the pineapple, and I love it, love it, love it. Just tiny bruises. Okay. Well, you can get arnica, which is a natural healer for bruising. And Carla's here. Hey, Carla. You can get, the arnica comes in tablets, and they dissolve under your tongue, if I'm not mistaken, and you can get arnica gel, and that will help as well too. And I'm trying to pull it up on my laptop here. The live part, and it's not. Maybe I tell you what. I wonder. Okay. View channel on YouTube. Maybe if I come through here. Okay, live. If I click on that. Ha! That did it. Oh, and I need to turn myself off. Okay. Oh, right there we are. Cool. All right. So, where's my wine? Wine else over here. Okay. We have a Chardonnay by. I just went brain dead. Hi, Life Adventures in Keto. Oh, that sounds fun. Okay, and I'm new to you, ma'am. Okay, would you mind sharing a name other than Life Adventures, or I could call you LAM, Lamb, Life Adventures. Michelle. Okay, Michelle. All right, that's, you're still working, you can't drink yet? Oops. Well, that's okay. I'll have a sip for you. Mm, this is good. I had this at a friend's house, and I'm thinking a while back, and I remembered the bottle. And I thought, oh, I've got to remember that. Paula's here. Hey, Paula. It's a Chardonnay. And let me get the bottle so I can show y'all. Okay, honey. Kept it in the fridge. Okay. Here it is. It's called Dark Horse Chardonnay. And it is a California 2019. And it's called Rich Toasted in Oak. They had another one that was right next to it that was Dark Horse, but it was buttery Chardonnay. So I need to try that one too. But this one I came home. Can you see? I put it in the freezer, so it's all kind of the condensation when I came off of it, but so cold. Oh my goodness. Yes, I've had that red. That is good too. Of course, I haven't met a grape that I don't like yet. So, so yes. So this is, okay. I have to give this one the best one so far. I think, yeah, this is really good. And it's just crisp enough. That's a perfect summer wine. All right, so sorry, I had to get there. Not that it's summer yet here by any way, shape, or form. You have a friend? Where's he at that has a winery? Ooh, and do they ship? I've got 3 bottles sitting over there from the Purple Toad Winery that I'm saving for summer to do some special recipes with. Oasis Winery. Well, find out, Carla, if he ships. And that way I could order and then maybe feature one here on our little Wine Wednesday. And then you get a bottle too, and then we can drink the same wine together. Wouldn't that be fun? So, you got it. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah. So, this is really good. I'm kind of digging this. So, we have a good recipe for tonight. You're loving my makeup? You know, I was busy doing so much stuff today that I looked up, and at 4 o'clock I went, holy crap, I don't have any makeup on yet. So I had to go in there and throw some makeup on. But you know what? This is the foundation is that Physicians Formula Concealer / Foundation. It is a little bit on the heavy side, which I had to tone it down with, I put a little bit of the powder on, and then I went back with the Max Fix Plus and put on it, and then a damp sponge and tapped that powder down, and it really leaves a wonderful finish. So I did that. So you found from Mrs. Vicky. Oh, Vicky Marie. Yay. Yes, I love Vicky Marie. She's so cute. She is cute. Well, Michelle, I love makeup. I absolutely love makeup. And I have a video coming up either tomorrow or Friday. And I apologize. It's going to be a long one. I think it's about 35 minutes long, but it is, I had so much fun making it because yesterday evening was a very, very special evening for me. So I did a get ready with me with my most luxury, bougie medicine, no, makeup, and then what I was wearing and how I figured out what it was I was going to be wearing for last night. Hi, Zach. You haven't changed technique since 19. Michelle, oh my goodness. You need to up the game, up the game, up the game. So yeah, so Carla, you will appreciate this. I am a member of it's called the Woman's Club of Fort Worth. It's a very old, very old club here in Fort Worth just for women. And within that one club, there are many small clubs. And the small club that I belong to is called Club Bonsoir. And last night I was inducted as the new president for this next year coming forward. I've been a member of it for a few years and everything, but I was nominated and voted in as president. So we had to do our closing ceremonies and our for the current board, and then inaugurating the ones in for the new ones. And so it was very exciting. I love these ladies to death, and it's just so much fun. And this was just for the little club, it was the 55th year for inauguration. This club has been around 55 years, just for the small club. The big club, the Women's Club of Fort Worth, which they have Women's Club all over the United States, but they're all historical and stuff. And Carla, I know you belong to one that is a historical club as well too. So yeah, it's just so cool. And so yeah, so I did, and the colors for our club are gold and black. So I did my outfit, of course, to reflect that, and then I tried to do my makeup. So I did a video on it. So I'll put it up there, and I put a little clip at the end that shows, I guess, the end of my speech that I was doing. So yeah, it doesn't bother me to get up and talk in front of people. I talk to a camera all the time, and I've been so involved in my church and leadership for so long that I'm used to getting up in front of, the congregation as well too, and talking. So, but I'll talk to anybody. That's just me. So, yes, Reese is here. Hey, Reese, I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. And Paula, how are you doing? She commented on it. I just put up a video just a little bit ago on my special Mother's Day gift. And I'm wearing it right now. Can y'all see? There it is. Y'all can see it if I stand on my tippy toes. It is, Patrick had it made for me. And gift of gab. Yes. Michelle, you have to understand. Okay. As old as I am, we got, when we were in elementary school, or when I was in elementary school, we got the little handwritten report cards, and mine always said, talks too much, talks too much, talks too much. I spent all of the first grade in the corner. Second grade, I spent at the chalkboard. This was a different teacher. So this was a teacher that she drew a circle on the chalkboard, and I had to stand there with my nose in it, because I was there to have a good time and to talk and socialize. Little did I know how that would help me later in life. Oh, okay. That was Beauty and Renee. She's I get the notifications on my phone. Yeah, yeah. Was super proud. Yes, he was. It was he had held on to that for a while, and he hid it and wouldn't let me see it or find it. So that was fun. But I was so excited. I was so excited because my cheese are, you know, my cheese are so precious to me. So yeah. Um, trying to think what it was. So we ate very well last night. We had our dinner was at the Press Cafe over in Clear Fork, which is okay. Fort Worth is an old town, um, and there is a section of town that has become the new elite part of Fort Worth, and it's right off the Chisholm Trail um, Parkway or Tollway. Um, so they've got all kinds of stuff over there. Okay, Barbara Jean in their room. Oh, thank you so much, Michelle. Drive safe. Drive safe, sweetheart. So, so we were in the upstairs, and you can see from the video the greenery because it overlooks the park and the trail. And on the way there, or probably about a block away, is a place called Mutts, Mutts, and it is a dog park with a bar. I absolutely love it. Now, I'm always, well, not always, my rheumatologist is a block away from there. So every 8 weeks I'm over there, and I'm like, geez, that'd be fun. Now, my little cheese don't do parks at all. They don't do walking either. They, it's, they're rescues, and they just don't go out the front door. I mean, June did, probably just right after we got her one time, and she learned really quick not to do that. You don't do parks. And drunk people, nope. Well, here's the deal. Because of this little area that it is called Clear Fork, it's all these elite shopping and townhomes and apartments. So it's all these people and these trails around the Trinity River and stuff. So they live in all these in this little area, and it's probably, I'm trying to think of the whole area is probably less than a half-mile square. So they walk their dogs over there probably just to have a beer and let them play in the park, because it's contained in a fence and everything. So, and then they can have a beer while it's there, and I'm like, well, shit, that's pretty darn cool. So if I had a dog, but mine don't get along with other dogs, so I don't know. But Tiffany's here, and Tiffany, she saw my t-shirt. I thought of you immediately when I got this. Patrick did it. So it's just, in June, of course, I thought, Patrick worked with the lady, Maggie, and in that video, there is a 20% a code. I don't make anything on it, but she was gracious enough to put a 20% coupon or code on there, and there's no expiration date on it. So I will go ahead, I put it in that video, but I'll go ahead and add it into what is it, in the settings or something in my YouTube thing, to where it automatically will put that in there every time as well too. So they were really sweet with that, and they had some really cool stuff. So I was very, very excited about that. But what was I going to show you? Oh, okay. Hold on. All right. So from last night, from the dinner last night, okay, Club Bonsoir, the club that I'm part of that I was talking about, our colors are gold and black. So that was my outfit. And the symbol or insignia of the club is the, and I never can say it right, Fleur de Lille. I never was any good at French. So, the members from that served last time, the past president gave us all a gift. Fleur de Lis. Fleur de Lis? Is that right? Fleur de Lis? Anyway. Isn't this pretty? De Lis. Fleur de Lis. Fleur de Lis? But it's the wine glass with this, because the one that I had before it was a long stem, it broke, and I was so sad. So I have a new one, and it's so pretty. Yeah. So, all right, Paula. I know. Now, Paula, you're getting ready to retire soon. Is that correct? I'm thinking that you had said that. So, and then I got the president passed me down her gavel. Yes, I asked her, I said, why didn't I get a crown? I wanted a crown, since I was going to be the queen of the club. So we had fun with that. Means lily flower. Oh, that is so cool. I had no idea. All right, Paula. So, Paula, are you from around, I know you live here and you live nearby me, but are you from this area and know the history of like Fort Worth and stuff? I'm going to set this over here. What do you say? At least a tiara. I know. I may have to get my own and take it when we have the opening ceremonies in September. I may show up with my own tiara, or crown, or whatever I can find. I know Sam's Club has a buttload of them. So yeah. So you looked it up, Risa. You cheated. Represents the crown of France for 1,000 years. Oh my goodness. I do know the history because I've been here for 30 years. Oh, originally from Beaumont. Oh, well, Texas, that counts too. Okay. All right, so you can find them on Wish too. Okay. Well, Paula, okay, and Janie's here. Hi, Janie. So, Paula, are you familiar with the Women's Club of Fort Worth? They have the three, we call them the mansions, that are across from Harris, or Texas Healthcare, Harris, downtown Fort Worth. And that's where the club is. And if you'd like to come with me sometime, I would love to take you. I mean, we're always looking for new members. It is a lot of retired women that do there. There's a lot of things for different women and stuff. So I don't want to turn this into a commercial like that. But if you're interested sometime, let me know. And I'd love to take you along with us, because we have a lot of fun. And we do a lot of good for the community and different things as well too. Like my particular club, the two charities that we do this coming year, I get to pick. And I picked the Eye Clinic of Fort Worth. You is the Keller Women's Club. Oh, no, it's not historic. This is really historic. And the woman that did the ceremony last night, the inauguration for me, and then my board that's coming on with me, was Taddie Hamilton. And Taddie, she has been a member of Club Bonsoir for 50 years, but she has also is a past president of the big club, the Fort Worth, the Woman's Club of Fort Worth. So it's fun. You know, we do a lot of good. So okay, so my two charities for us this year that I picked is the Eye Clinic of Fort Worth, which is, there's no clinic like this in Fort Worth. There is one over in Dallas, but it's where people who don't have any benefits and stuff, they can go get their eyes checked. They can get treatment for different diseases and stuff. And then also Ladder Alliance, which is an organization that helps women that have been in a bad situation, and also low-income women get training, and they take classes and to teach them, and they help them get jobs. And then they also have inside that location, they have a store, and companies and people donate clothing, new clothing to them for interviews and different things. And the students have to earn their spending dollars through their grades and their attendance and stuff. And so those are the two. And Ladder Alliance puts on every year what's called In Her Shoes. And it is a chair where we make money for that organization. And there's all companies and a lot of people donate different things for silent auctions and such. The thing about the display in there is so cool, is because they put on display this huge display in this ballroom that they set, wherever they set it up as. But they'll have a pair of shoes, and attached to the shoes is a tag, and the tag states the history or what happened. And those shoes are in memory of a woman that was killed in due to domestic violence. So it's very moving, very, very moving. But it's one of the charities that we go and we do. We take punch and cake and stuff for whenever they have a graduating class in different things. So we support that immensely. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So enough about that for my commercial for the Women's Club. But no, my video would be coming at that on the outfit and my makeup that I did for that, because it's just like I kind of went down a rabbit hole. I was just like, I wanted to pick out an outfit for that, and I talked about how I did and stuff. So y'all will have to see. It's a little bit long, I apologize. So, all right, so let's see what else is going on here. Yes, Paula, it is. It's really cool. It's very cool. So the Women's Club does a lot of good, and it's one of those, because it is historical and very prestigious. You have to be invited to join. That's how the membership is done. So, but I have so many wonderful. The ladies there they're just amazing, and so it's fun. It's fun. So, yeah. So cheers. So this is a really good wine. So I have a recipe tonight for you. Are y'all ready for my recipe? All right, let's see. It shows I have 1 thumbs up. Is that it? 10 people are on here. No, it says 6 over there. Okay, this is not updating yet. Okay. All right, so I'm going to pull this up here. All right. I don't know what that noise was. Okay. So let me see here. All right, so the recipe, just thumbs up. Thank you, Paula. Yeah. So our recipe for tonight, of course, is going to be a Weight Watcher recipe because I was bad last night at the restaurant. Oh my God, it was so good. We had three choices. The first choice was crab cake salad. I don't do fish, so it's seafood of any kind. And beef stroganoff. I already had my month supply of beef, and then chicken parmesan. So it was the chicken was just awesome, and the sauce, it was awesome. Now they did have as appetizers on the table, um, spears of squash and zucchini jicama, and some toasted thin bread, and then 2 scoops of this stuff. Well, one of them I knew was hummus. That I could tell. But the brown stuff next to it, I couldn't tell what it was. And so several people were tested, and I'm one of these. If I don't know what it is, I am not going to taste it. It's just, it has to be identified first. And it looked like cat food. So I asked the waitress when she came by and was bringing me a glass of wine. Yes, I had wine. And it was a relish type of chopped walnuts, olives, and honey, and different things. So it wasn't quite bad. You know, it wasn't that bad, but it did. It literally looked like cat food. So most people didn't even touch it. I think just because the way it looked, you know. And then we had the little bitty petite, what was it, tiramisus at the end for dessert. Those were so good. So, and with the little bitty spoon, it looked like smaller than a baby spoon. But I guess you don't eat it too fast when you're doing that. So it was good though. So we're going to be good tonight. So we are making tonight, in case you're interested. See if anybody's going to comment here. Let's see, where'd that go? Live chat. Okay, we are making chicken Alfredo pasta bake. And it is on Weight Watchers. It is on the Blue Plan. One serving is 3 points. So, are y'all ready to see how we're going to do this? Okay. I have already cooked 2 chicken breasts and then shredded them. And then I went ahead and put them in the casserole dish. So that part is done. So I'm going to set that aside. All right, so here's what I've got to do. I'm going to turn on my hot water, or turn the water on, because this is 3 3/4 ounces of egg noodles, and this is the wide egg noodles. So we're going to boil these for 8 minutes. Once that gets up to boiling temperature. So I'm going to set these aside. Then we're going to use, this is the Kroger Alfredo sauce. And I found this very interesting, that when I was looking at the Alfredo sauces, the Newman's, I think, was the last one that I used. And Newman's is good, okay? But it had, I think it was, for each 1/4 cup was 120 calories, but it was like 11 grams of fat. This is 70 calories and only 5 grams of fat and 2 grams of sugar. So, but this is the Kroger one, so this is what we're going to use. And this is 16 ounces. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to turn it around over here so you can kind of see, maybe. think it is. Okay. I've got to find it here. I need my whisk. Okay. I've got already in here 8 ounces of, hold on, I had a brain fart, almond milk, unsweetened almond milk in here, 8 ounces. And then I'm going to mix in with it this jar of Alfredo sauce. So let's get that going. And it's so thick. It'd be handy if I had a sous chef in here, wouldn't it? All right. Gonna get that in there. Lots. So here's what I'm going to do for a second while that's doing it. I'm going to turn it upside down and let everything kind of flow down for a second. And let's see if that kind of helps. It is going to be good, Paula. So the points. Okay, what is Tiffany's to ask a question? So the points come from the sauce, right? Exactly. On the blue pan, chicken is 0 points. So I have the app on my phone. So when I create a recipe, I just put in all the ingredients and it tells me, because it knows that I'm on the blue plan, it will add everything up for me and tell me how many points. Now the points for this recipe, yes, they come from the sauce, but they also come from the carbs, which is the egg noodles. Now, we're also going to have, because I believe there must be green on every plate. So we have 1 crown of broccoli cut into small florets. Now, I could saute these and cook them a little bit, but I'm not going to because it's going to be mixed in there and it's going to cook in the oven anyway. So we're just going to do it because I eat raw broccoli all the time too, so but it'll cook it somewhat in there, so it'll be okay. But those are that's the only items that are in this. And in this size, because you'll see when it all gets put together and everything, I'm factoring in that this whole container with everything in here will be 8 servings. So 1 serving is only going to be 3 points. So this is a very, very easy. And if you do, this is one of those that if you do like a weekly crock pot of chicken breast, cook them, put 6, 7, 8, whatever, chicken breast in a crock pot and cook them and then shred them and stick them in the refrigerator. This is one that you could throw together easy at night and have dinner, in a half hour. So, yeah. So this is going to be an easy peasy recipe. So, I am loving this one. Dark Horse. Who knew? All right. And it wasn't very expensive. But, yeah, Carla, yeah, give me that information on your hookup at the winery, and we'll see if they got ordering so I could order it online. Oh, yeah, look. I did my nails. Not yesterday, the night before. This is 2 different sets of Dashing Diva. And one is, I don't know if I can get up here close enough. One is kind of it's a cream color, solid matte. And then this is a gold glitter. So I knew I wanted some kind of gold glitter to go with my outfit, but I thought it was just, I like it. I had them done in another one that I did a week before, and I thought, oh, well, they'll last. Somehow I ended up getting some ink underneath on the ends of my thumb. I don't know what I got into, but ink was on there, and I couldn't get that shit off. So I took them all off, cleaned them up again, and then did these. So, very nice, very nice, very nice. So, Dashing Diva, yeah. So let's see. I have to ask, let's see, Tiffany, did I see you smoking again, darling? I had high hopes that you would kick it this time. I really did. She's trying so hard. Yes. And I made a comment, you need to turn them into the board. Because that was so inappropriate. That was so inappropriate. So that psychiatrist, who, if it is a psychiatrist, that means that's a doctor. And they need to be turned into the state. So, yeah. So, speaking of, is anybody having issues finding gas? We're not here in Texas, but I've been hearing about what's going on. You know, the Russian cyber attack on all the gas, and it's causing shortages along the East Coast. So I was trying to think who is up there. Okay, so yes, Carla, I knew you probably were, yeah. Plastic bags. Oh, that's going to be dangerous. That is so dangerous. I had flashbacks, Carly. I don't know. You're not as old as I am, but I have flashbacks of 1978. I'm thinking. Patrick, was it 1978? Okay, he's not either hearing me or he's not in there. Where we had to we were only allowed to get gas on the days, our license plate, I think, depending on what it was. Was it 1978 that we had the gas shortages here? That everybody was lined up and we could only get gas on odd days according to our license plates or something? You were in Korea then, weren't you?
No, not in 78.
Not in 78? Okay.
No, I think it was before that.
Was it?
Yeah, it was earlier in the 70s. I remember that, but I think it was before then.
Paula says she remembers that, going by the license plate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I
a penny
think
what it
earlier
was.
than
Yeah.
78. I'm writing a nasty gram in here, so sorry.
Unfortunately, you are that old. Okay, oh, where did it go? Okay. 1973?
Yeah, that's about right, yeah.
Was it 1973?
Yeah.
I was in
thinking it
high
was
school.
earlier,
I was a sophomore in high school.
It's 73?
Yes. So I was barely driving. I thought it was much, much later.
No, No, yeah, I knew it was around 73, 74. I couldn't remember.
Really? Okay. Janie says it was 1979. All right, somebody look it up on Google. Ask Google. Google, you young thing. I've been out of high school for a full year. I graduated in 1976. And Janie looked it up. Okay, so it was 1979. Okay. Because I remember I was working over in Dallas, at Richardson, actually, at the time. And I remember at lunch going and getting in line for gas during lunchtime.
I mean, I was up at Fort Sill.
She says it's called the Energy Crisis of 1979.
I was at Fort Sill in '79. I don't remember us having any issues up there.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe just in the
I
metropolitan.
didn't have a car at first up there, but I did get one. So.
Yeah. You know, I think I was probably, when I started driving, you know, everything was full service gas. I just
Yeah,
thought
back
when
then,
I
yeah.
had to start doing self-serve, I was just like, what? I have to put gas in my own car?
Yeah, those.
Google said there was one in 1973 as well.
No, I knew it was one in the earliest.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I wasn't driving then, so I paid no attention to it, probably. It did not affect me, so I paid no attention to it.
Yeah, I don't think, nor was I driving, but,
Michelle was 5 then, okay? Michelle, hush. You're in the West, she's in West Tennessee. A couple of stations are out of gas, okay. Carla's in Virginia, and she said, yeah, they're
yeah,
bad
all
up
through
there.
up in there and stuff, yeah, a lot of problems. I think Florida's got some issues.
Janie says she remembers buying a small car in 1979 because of the gasoline prices. Now, my first car was a 1974 brown Pinto.
I didn't know you had a Pinto.
I did, and Mama liked it because it wouldn't get out of its way.
Yeah.
It wouldn't get up and go. It never, because I wanted the Cougar, and she would not. It was my money. I wanted the Cougar. She said no, because it was a standard, and she said you'll get out in the middle of the street, forget what to do. So I couldn't have my Cougar. So I've always been fascinated with the older cars because it's what I wanted. The tail lights. Remember the tail lights on the Cougar? The lights, deep, deep, deep. That's what I liked. It was black inside and it was white outside. It wasn't a convertible. It was just the Cougar,
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, 380 Windsor under the hood.
Probably 302.
302. Okay. Things that stick with you. Paula had a Cougar, 2-door. Yes, this was a Cougar. Oh my God. How awesome was that? I bet you have some good memories of that.
Yeah, no doubt. It's a cool car.
Yeah, I did make up for it. We had, hold on, pasta's, water's boiling. Oh, that was warm. Okay.
All right, they're going up. Come on.
8 minutes.
Chico.
June coming out?
Okay. Did make up for it with, Dead Soul Girl's here. Hey, how are you tonight? We're just kind of talking about all kinds of different things in the past, drink a little wine and do a little recipe. But, yeah, I had, let's see, Patrick and I had, what was my first Mustang? The 71? The red convertible?
I didn't hear.
What was the first Mustang, the red convertible, 71?
73.
73, red convertible Mustang. Then I got was it 70 or 71 black?
Oh, 70.
70, 1970 Mustang, had that one. And then we had a plum crazy Cuda, 70?
Yes.
1970. That was a muscle. That was meant, yeah. Muscle cars. Always been a fan of, yeah. Michelle says, I wanted a 57 Chevy mint green and white, and Daddy said it wasn't a daily driver. I think my parents had that one. Convertible red Mustang was hard to get in the Beaumont anyway, to get in Beaumont. Paula is originally from Beaumont.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Patrick grew up for a few years down in Galveston. And my mother's family was from Port Aransas. So, Paula, you know those areas. So, yeah, so
Finish my nasty gram here.
your nasty gram, okay. Yeah, Port Aransas. My son, okay, hold on. I have to refill my glass and I'll tell you this. Hold on. All right, come in. And in case you're just popping in here, this is the lovely wine that I'm having tonight, and I absolutely love this. Dark Horse Chardonnay. I highly recommend this, and it's not expensive at all, and it is excellent Chardonnay. All right, so all my life, my parents, we would always go down to Port Aransas to visit family for different reunions and different stuff, and my kids love it. And my kids still go probably at least once or once every other year. They take a road trip. They gather their friends to go with them, and they go down there and they party on the beach, and they love it. They love the place. They just grew up loving it, and they still love it. So a few weeks ago, my daughter was telling me, she said, well, Eric is looking into getting a position in Corpus with the sheriff's department down there. And I told her, I said, he doesn't speak Spanish. That's not going to work. She goes, well, he just thinks that if he gets a condo down there, that we would all just move down there as well. And I'm like, no. It's a nice place to visit, but I'm not moving down to South Texas, to the Gulf Coast. I said, I like to visit, but I don't want to live there. It's just not, I don't do the sun. I never go out in the sun. We would go down there when I was a kid, and I would be, this is before they knew what to do, before sunscreen, and they would throw baby oil and iodine on me, and then I would be sick for days, throwing up, because they didn't know what sun poisoning was. They didn't know. It wasn't their fault. And I would just get so sick, so sick. And so yeah, I don't do that. I mean, if I go to the beach, I want an umbrella, and I want a pool boy bringing me a drink. So that's the only way I'm going to the beach. Because that's how we do it in Mexico. So, yeah. Am I right or am I wrong? All right, so we are, yes, to the pool boy. Yes. So we have 3 minutes on the pasta. The pasta is boiling. I've already got the oven set on 350. So, all right. So this is almost going. So, all right, while I'm here, I'm going to remind everybody that Sunday is the Thrifted Look for Less Challenge. Yes. So, I've got, let's see, I think Danielle is going to be a new participant this much. Danielle is Glamburger on YouTube, and she is my YouTube adopted niece. She is the cousin of Debutante. So, she has adopted me as her aunt, and I have adopted her as my niece. So she's going to be participating this month, and I'm so excited. So, yeah, so if anybody wants to participate in that, let me know. I mean, I'm trying to grow this challenge. It's so much fun. So, and typically, you know, I typically try and do you know, I'm a perfectionist. I know, OCD. I try and duplicate my outfit as close as possible. But this one was not as close as I wanted to, so I had to make some color adjustments. But I think it turned out well. So I'm excited for it. So yes, and then of course I've done can't wait to see you done one. Oh, thank you, Carla, so much. I mean, you know, I learned so much from you, and I just appreciate the opportunity that you've given me, because I just love this. I mean, I think it's so much fun. And I was actually trying to recruit somebody else today as well, because it's somebody that I watch regularly, and she just happened to show a thrifted outfit. And I'm like, oh, but wait a second, then you need to. So I've got her little mind clicking, so I would love to have her come on aboard and do it as well too. So it's going to be fun. So yeah, so I did an outfit that I like, and it's very me, and I just think it's going to be fun. Oh, pasta's ready. Hold on. Okay, pasta is ready. So what we're going to be doing, I'm going to bring it over here a little bit so you can see. I'm thinking maybe. Here's the pasta. All right, so I've got my casserole dish of 2 shredded chicken breast. All right, so got my little strainer here. I'm not going to bother rinsing it, because that does, you know, I don't rinse it hardly ever, you know. So I'm just going to scoop it out, and I'm going to get the little thing a little bit closer. And we're going to put the pasta in here. Yes. Now, can y'all tell I'm in a sweater? It got up to 59 today. We had storms all day yesterday. And so it has just been kind of cool this week, which I'm not complaining. I'll hold the heat off as much as possible. So I just saw something come across the top, and it was from Joey, my friend Joey. And I don't know if she put up a video or something that's not showing yet. So I'll have to look and see what Joey has done. All right, so again, we have 3 3/4 ounces of egg noodles. And then I weighed them when they were dry. And then we're going to put them in here. So let's get all of these noodles in here, which I don't do a whole lot of pasta because I like it too much. So, all right, so that is all the pasta. All right, so I'll show you what we got here. We got the chicken with the pasta on top here. All right, I'm gonna come back over here. All right. What's it? Okay, be interested later in the year after David's surgery in the 30 for less. Oh, what? Oh, wonderful, Janie. I would love to have you after David's surgery in the okay. When is he having his surgery, Janie? It's cooler today at 6263. Okay. Yes, she would be great at it. I love Jamie. Bye, y'all. Okay, well, we're making dinner too, Michelle. Thank you so much for coming by and visiting with us. Did everybody get her channel and say hello to her? Okay, and hope you have a wonderful evening and come back. trying to think. I probably won't do one Wednesday next. What's today? No, I can't do it next Wednesday. We have a President's Club Zoom meeting for the Women's Club, so I have to attend that. So I won't be doing it next week. So, all right. So I'm going to show you what I got here. I got the broccoli. I've got the pasta and the chicken, and then I've got, where is it? The sauce there. All right. All right. So what we're going to do is, remember I had the sauce that it all hadn't come down, so I've turned it upside down to kind of let it kind of come out and get the rest of that ooey gooey Parmesan goodness in the Alfredo. And I don't know if this is, no, it's not going to. Hold on, I don't want to miss any of this because every point counts, so hold on. Spoon. All right, so I'm going to start scraping all this wonderful goodness. Okay. Where is it? It's coming out here. Okay. So that's pretty much good. Now, all right. So I've got a review here. I've got in here the jar of the Alfredo chicken, or the Alfredo sauce, and 8 ounces of unsweetened almond milk. So I'm just going to whisk it. And I love, y'all, mixing things in the big. I have measuring cups in probably 6 different sizes because you never know. Because you can, when you mix them in these instead of a bowl, it's easier to pour. So, and I have all different whisk in different sizes as well too. So, you know, you get to a certain point in your age, in your life, and you know what works for you. So, just like, I figured out I can't have enough tongs in my kitchen. You know what I mean? I would love to hear how many tongs other people have in their kitchen drawer. Because I have quite a few. And I even put some this last Christmas in my kids' stockings. So they could have extra. I even have one that is particularly, and I'll show it to you. This is so, I use this one. When I can't get the cork out of the wine, see how it's bent? But this one, this is one of those very inexpensive ones, but because it is, I can't have to maneuver this back over it, back here a little bit. But you can clamp the cork on it, tighten it down, and then turn it to get it off the corkscrew. So yeah, so they all have different jobs to do. All right, so we have the chicken Alfredo sauce and the almond milk in here. So I'm just stirring this up. All right, and I'm going to see if I can bring you down here. This thing gets a little finicky, so let's see if I can do this. If I can bring it down here for a minute. Let's see if I bring it back here a little bit. Okay, oh, there you go. Okay, so you can see it. Okay, so I got all of this, I whisked together. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this on top of the chicken and the pasta. So hold on, let's see. If I can do this as dramatically as possible. Yes. All right. There we go. I need a big spoon. Wooden spoons. How many wooden spoons do you have in your house? Yeah, sure. All right, I'm just gonna kind of move this around in here, the chicken and the pasta a little bit. Now, what we're going to do is after I get all this incorporated, everybody's getting happy, all the noodles are getting happy. I just got sauce on my sweater. I should wear an apron, okay. All right, got this. Now we're going to do the crown of broccoli that I had, chopped up earlier, okay? So we're going to throw that in. Because there must be green on the plate. So I guess because of the pasta, if you were doing keto, this probably wouldn't work, I guess, unless there's keto pasta. I have no idea, but so this is the egg noodles, so these are a little bit better. So this is going to help soak up all that ooey gooey goodness, and it's pretty. We'll get all of this located in here and get this all nice. Now you could have, a salad on the side if you wanted to, but because this has got the broccoli, we'll just do this like this. So I'm going to squish it down a little bit. Some people, I guess, if you wanted to use like a canned chicken, you could. I despise canned chicken. So, yeah. All right.
Say hi, Joy.
Huh?
Say hi, Joy.
Hi, Joy.
And there's another one too.
Who else is here? I can't see it so well.
Yeah, bright as I was.
Joey's here.
And I stood up and another one came.
And Michelle is here. Michelle is here too. Hold on, I need to turn this up. Oh, let me show you what I'm doing. I'm going to load the Parmesan on here. So hold on, just a little bit sprinkle so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to sprinkle some Parmesan on top. Okay, a little bit. This needs to go in the oven. Could I get my sous chef to put this in the oven for me?
Well, I guess so.
All right, sweetheart. I'll pay you later. Okay. Okay.
Love it.
All right, sous chef Patrick is putting that in the oven. So we're going to bring this back up here so I can not bend over. There we go. Where do you go? Oh,
Got it?
yeah, it just doesn't want to stick sometimes. There we go. Say hello to Patrick.
Hey, girlies.
All right, so what did I miss? Okay, we've got Joey here. Hi, Joey. I saw your name flash across. Did you just put up a video or something? All right, so Michelle, it's like the DMV. Yeah. Okay, Joey, yes, we're live, baby girl. Okay. Should I have the sound operating in the motor richer office? Okay, glad to hear it. Okay. Looking good. Okay, yes, we are making, and you just put it in. I need to set the timer so I don't let it overcook. We're going to do 30 minutes. on this, and this is chicken Alfredo pasta bake. It is a Weight Watchers recipe, and one serving is 3 points. So yeah, so 30 minutes. There we go. All right, so, and I have a lovely, lovely Chardonnay called Dark Horse. So it is, okay, it is a lovely Chardonnay, and it is going to be great for summer, spring. Of course, what wine is it? But so, did everybody have a lovely Mother's Day? I did. My kids came over, and Patrick went and got barbecue. So we had brisket, and Sunday morning we had to do, it's difficult because Eric works, my son Eric works the night shift for the county at the sheriff's department. So he has to go to bed at 1 o'clock in the afternoon to get up at 9 o'clock at night. So we had to have brunch at 11 o'clock in the morning. So, but it was good. It's all good. So, it's just, I relish every time I can have both my kids here at the same time. So it's always good. So, and then he brought over, his gift to me was a very, very nice bottle of champagne, because he knows I love wine. So he went and got this wonderful bottle of champagne, and I looked it up and went, oh my, okay. So we had champagne, we had barbecue brisket. So it was, you never know what's going to happen here. So it was good. Tiffany said something. Tiffany says, I don't have any kids and my dog doesn't have thumbs to buy me stuff. But you do. Tiffany, he gives you his love, and that's enough. He is your baby. Our fur babies are very, very important. And, so Joey, did you see my t-shirt? It's a video that I just put up this afternoon, but it is the gift Patrick got me. Can you see it? Yeah. There we go. Okay, I look like a football player, don't I? Well, look at that. So Michelle is in Australia, and I don't have no idea what time it is over there. Michelle's, she's either up early or up late, I think. So yeah. She's trying to read lips because she's got her sound off. Hello, Michelle. What is it they say? Oh, what is it? If you're singing with a group, like a choir or a group or something, and you don't know the words, they say just to mouth the words watermelon. And no one will ever know. Okay, Tiffany, Patrick says Chico has thumbs. Okay. Carla had a real nice Mother's Day. Don't have any children, but you had several beautiful young ladies and let me call me their adopted mama. Oh, that was so sweet, very sweet. And Carla, your video was lovely for your mother, and it made me cry. So it was, I did a little tribute on mine too for my birth mother and my forever mother. So yeah, it's always special. And when Marissa came over and she brought dessert, and she just went and got an assortment. And she was showing me, she said, Mom, you get to pick which dessert you want. And there was, let's see, chocolate cake, but she goes, I know Eric wants that. I said, okay. Then she had regular cheesecake, chocolate cheesecake, and then coconut pie. And I teared up when I saw the coconut pie because that was my mother's favorite. And so of course I had to have that. So then she had to come over and help me eat it and everything. But my mother loved coconut pie. And I can't think of it I can't eat it this day without thinking about her having that. And she was in the hospital before she passed away. And someone brought her coconut pie because they knew, you know, she had a few bites of it, you know, but that was, I just remember that so much. So coconut pie is kind of one of those things that just kind of brings back the memories. So yeah, so I love coconut oil, just about coconut anything. So yeah, so I'm hearing stuff, yeah. Oh, Tiffany, yeah, you know, but you know, just it was nice and quiet, but it was nice to be just, you know, sit here and visit with the kids. They live 5 minutes away, but they're not. Marissa comes over all the time, but Eric doesn't. He works, his hours are so crazy. So, but yeah, so Marissa had an interview yesterday. She's waiting to hear at JPS, which is the county hospital, but it is a level 4 NICU unit, which is what, you know, she's going, I think I told everybody, she got accepted into nursing school or nursing program when she starts in the fall. And it'll take her 2 years to get through that. So that'll give her another degree. So she really wants to go into women's services. So, and it's really hard to, apparently that is the most desired upon of nurses, is to get into women's services. So she had an appointment, let's see, she went for an interview yesterday, and the HR person called her and said, well, because she applied for the NICU unit as a tech, and they said, well, we don't, for some reason she didn't have her qualifications enough to get into that. She said, but I do have a couple of other positions that I would really like to talk to you about, and one of them was ICU. And she said, okay. Well, she gets there and she does the interview and everything, and at the end of the interview, the lady says, well, she said, you do know that this is for nights, don't you? And she's like, no, it didn't say that. And of course, that's not the job that she had applied for. If she had, she would not have applied for it if it was nights, because she's in August, she starts nursing school. So she's just like, I don't know how that's going to work, you know, and stuff. So she said, well, it may not be. We may have another position for day 2, so, you know. So she's waiting for hear that. But then last night, I made a contact at my club dinner with a lady that has at one of the other large hospitals here, Texas Healthcare, and I was talking to her, so I got her card. And so I'm going to pass that on to Marissa. So maybe something. Mom is always marketing her daughter. I would have made one hell of a pimp, you know, for marketing. Yeah. So just the way it is. You never know what I'm going to say here. You never know. So yeah. Carla, I had an interview last week at my job. Carla, what? What? I'm sorry. I'm trying to read on my computer because I can't read the things over here. Carla. I'm so sorry, Carla. You were so excited about that job. Was he the wrong politician? Was he a bad politician? Oh my goodness. He lost the election, so his job ended. Carla. Carla, something will come through. I know you're amazing, and I know something will happen for you that it's just, I wish you were close by. I would hug you. You know, there's so many people that I have met here on YouTube that I want to meet and I want to hug. Because that's just what we do here in the South. We like to hug. So, yeah. Oh, my goodness. All right. So, Michelle has got to go off to thrift stores. So, Michelle, when are you going to do Thrifted for Less challenge with us? Yeah. No, he was a great man. I love him and his wife so much. They were such a good. Hug you too. Oh, just did. And okay, who's Bev? We have a Bev B here. You just did hug her. I do. And so, Carly, you know that Rob Motorsports is Patrick, my husband. Yeah. So he's hugging you too. So. You know, with all the politics and the stuff, I mean, it takes a strong stomach right now for all of this. And, you know, I'm surprised I have any blood left from biting my tongue for everything that's been going on. So, yeah. Oh, and hey, Sedona Solutions is here. Nice to have you here. We have got dinner in the oven. I made, chicken Alfredo pasta bake, Weight Watcher style, and it is in the oven. And I have a beautiful, and I mean a beautiful, I'm absolutely loving this Chardonnay. It's called Dark Horse. It's a California wine, Dark Horse Chardonnay, and it is gorgeous. It's lovely. Yeah. So yeah, and okay, so Bev B is from Pennsylvania. Thank you, Bev. Now Tiffany is on here, and Tiffany's from Pennsylvania as well too. And Tina is here. Hey, Tina. You've been cooking. Well, Tina, what are you cooking? I made chicken Alfredo pasta bake. Yes. And there is June. I'm not sure what she's barking at. Sometimes it's nothing. Oh, Patrick went out into the garage? Maybe? Joey, I didn't know you were originally from Philly. Okay. And Carla's saying hello to everybody. Yeah, so it is, I watched Carla the other night. She was on a live with Nadia. What was it? What is her name? It's Coffee with Nadia. I believe she is lovely. She is a hoot. She did put up a video today. She had went to Dollar Tree, and she had this haul. She spent like $100 at Dollar Tree. I'm like, how the hell do you spend $100 at Dollar Tree? But then I've only been to Dollar Tree once. Coffee with Nadia. Yes, she is lovely. And is, okay, Carla, am I right that Lenny is her sister? Kielbasa. Oh, cannoli bean and kale soup with French bread. Kale from your garden? You have a garden? Oh my goodness. I was walking the other morning, and a lot of people here in this neighborhood, because they've overbuilt the trees. They put too many trees in this mass neighborhood. So the trees are huge after 20 years, and it kills off the grass and everything. So a lot of people are, what they're doing, they're putting these brick or stone raised beds around the tree and planting other stuff because the grass won't grow. So, but I walked past this one and it was all strawberry plants. And I'm thinking, well, I'll come by here in the morning and grab a few. Is that right? It's out in the front yard. They wouldn't put them out there in the front yard if they weren't for taking, right? But yeah, Tina, that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Yes, raised beds is the way to go. Yeah. We have mostly, well, we have some grass in the lower part. The grass won't go down there, but yeah, so I'm just like, I will need to walk past that and grab a few strawberries. And then if they're, you can go to the park and feed the turtles in the water, because you can't, unless they're organic or homegrown, if they haven't had pesticides on them, the turtles like the tops of the strawberries. And when you're walking across the little bridge over there in the park, their little heads just come up and they're just looking for stuff for people to feed them and stuff. So it's really cool. Tuber Chat is here. Oh my goodness. Hey. Okay, to make more, yeah. Tuber Chat is a channel that is, what they do is support of small YouTubers, and they help you grow your channel, and it's almost like a meeting room type of thing. So if y'all haven't checked out Tuber Chat, you need to go to, because they just introduce you. I've had several on here that I have met in that I'd say it's not a chat room, kind of is, but I don't know, I don't want to call it that. But his channel, he just brings all these people together that have small channels and introduces you, and you get to know some of these other people, and they're all different things. It's not just like, they're not all beauty channels, they're not all subscription boxes, they're not all fashion, they're all different kinds. So it kind of opens up your horizons and everything, and get to know some new people and everything. So go check out Tuber Chat. Yeah, so let's see, trying to think who else is here. Let's see, cucumbers and tomatoes. Oh my God, I love cucumbers and tomatoes. And my favorite thing to pour on top of them is the Olive Garden light salad dressing, and I'll just have a big bowl of those. Of course, I remember my dad sitting there. He'd chop the end of a cucumber off and sit there and just with the salt shaker take a bite and eat the cucumber. And just eat it just like that. Yeah, so Tuber Chat. You haven't been here on a Wine Wednesday, so what I do is I always introduce a wine, and this week it is Dark Horse, and it's a lovely Chardonnay from California. And let me take a sip here. And then I cook a recipe, and I am big on Weight Watcher recipes. I'm a lifetime Weight Watcher, so I have in the oven, which I have made and was showing everybody, is chicken Alfredo pasta bake. And Weight Watcher, I'm on the blue plan, and I'm a lifetime, but it's one serving is only 3 points. So it's good for you stuff. And yeah, so last Wednesday, it was Cinco de Mayo, so we had nachos Weight Watcher style, so that was so good. And yeah, we just chowed down on that afterwards, and it was so good. So, but I will not be here next Wednesday night. I have a Zoom call that I have to attend for the club, so we'll do that. So I'm glad you caught that. This is too cool. We have some of these women, are just you know, all over the place. Joey saying, you gotta go, dinner's getting ready. Quinoa, chicken, kale bowls. No, actually, it sounds pretty good. Oh, what is that? Okay. Annoying. Okay. So, yeah. So, Joey, hugs and kisses, headed to sunny Las Vegas. Love you, girl. Everybody saying bye to Joey. Yeah. If y'all haven't checked out Joey, Joey is just awesome. I mean, awesome. And I love her to pieces. So we recently did a little collab together, and it turned out well. I mean, it was fun to do. So yeah. I thought there was a cruise ship passing by. I know. It was a call coming in on my phone, but that's what it sounded like. Darn. Yeah, no, you know, yeah. Cruise ships are, I bet this summer are going to explode. I've already been told that, let's see, that travel is going to be so expensive. Air flights are going to be so expensive once everybody starts gearing back up to travel. So, yeah, they're already saying that rental cars, or the prices for rental cars are really expensive. So, it's got to take a little, Tina heard it too. I'm looking over here because it's easier for me to read on my laptop the comments than on here, because on my phone, which I'm live on, the chat doesn't pop up, but it does over here. So that's why I look over here, if y'all are wondering. So yeah, so yeah, so there's just some, you know, if y'all seen my post on Instagram and stuff about the physical therapy, you know, Patrick and I joke that we go to couples therapy, because it's couples physical therapy. He goes for his shoulder, and I have been going for my back and my hip. And I'm making progress. He's doing really well. I am making progress. And today I walked over 5 miles this morning. I was so excited. I knew when I got up this morning and I did my stretches and everything, I knew it was going to be a good one. And, you know, it just made me feel so good to be able to walk that long and to get that done. So yeah, I think it was like 5.12, I think is what I did for there. And it took me 1 hour and 59 minutes. So almost 2 hours, but, yeah, I'll take it. I will take it. And, I get to watch so many videos. I do. That's what I do. I watch YouTube videos while I am out walking. And I ran into a neighbor who is a past client of mine that lives a couple of blocks away, and I haven't seen her in a while. So she was at the cross streets, and she waved to me, and I saw her, so I went over and talked to her. And I was telling her, that I watched the video. She goes, well, how do you keep from tripping? And I went, well, I've walked these paths and these things so many times, I know where all the rough spots are. I said, but I have fallen. I did. It was over close to her house by the park. Was watching something on my phone, and my toe hit a rise in the concrete, and I knew that I was falling, so I tucked and rolled into the grass, and then immediately got up and said, did anybody see me? Did anybody? But I try and pay close attention. But I mean, I get to watch so many videos, and that's how I catch up on everybody's videos, is while I'm out walking. I have a cup or two of coffee in the morning and watch them, and then I head out, and then I walk and watch videos. And if there's none there that I need to watch, I'll turn on the music. And I like to turn on upbeat music. and do that to get to walking. So yeah, walking is good. Walking is good. You did see it. Are you saying that you saw me fall? So if you drive up and down Park Vista in the mornings, you probably will see me walking. So, ooh, the dinner is ready in 5 minutes. Yeah. So, so yeah, let's see. What have I got? I've got, like I said, Thrifted for Less challenge is coming up Sunday. So let's see who is on here. I don't think there's, let's see. Yes, it did. We've been there and done that. Yes, he would have been so embarrassed if Patrick was walking with me and I fell. He would have laughed his ass off. I know. Yeah. You walk in the National Forest, tuck and roll. Yeah, yeah. You know what that means. Yeah, you know you're going down. Just go with it. But it's so interesting, you know, to see. I ran into a lady the other day that before the pandemic, I would see her walking all the time and everything. And then now all of a sudden I'm seeing her walk. And so we got to stop and visit and chat. And of course I meet all the dogs, and all the dogs, believe it or not, the dogs love me. They know I'm a dog mom, and all the dogs want to stop and say hello to me. But they know, you know, they just know. So yeah. So I'm trying to catch up here on the things here. Okay, so yeah. So all right, so we have got, I think dinner is ready here in 4 minutes. So oh my goodness, I've been on here for an hour and a half. Oh wow, y'all got stuff to do. I got dinner to do. So all right, I'm gonna get out of here, and thank you so much for everybody for coming by and saying hello and having a glass of wine or whatever you're having with me. I appreciate it so much. And so I won't be on here next Wednesday because I got a Zoom call that I've got to do during this time. So we'll catch you on the next one. But watch Sunday morning. It comes out at 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. It's the Thrifted for Less challenge. I'm excited about my outfit. So y'all come by and check it out. I appreciate it so much. And then I will have a video up. Let's see, I put one up today, and it's on this t-shirt. Wonderful company, Personal Fury, that did this for Patrick for me for Mother's Day. And let's see, so in either tomorrow or the next day will be my outfit and a get ready with me. It's a very long one, but is for a special occasion that I had a dinner for last night. So it was really nice. So, all right, I'm going to get out of here and have dinner with Patrick. And y'all have a wonderful evening. And I love you guys. And I will see you in 2 weeks on Live Wednesday. Wine Wednesday, live in 2 weeks, okay? Bye.